Welcome to the Rick Dollar Show podcast. Here's a guy who thought those voices in his head sounded familiar. Your host, Rick Dollar.
Hey, way back in old-timey days, I got to sit down with my old buddy, Killer Beaz, Grand Ole Opry star, comedy genius, television star of the Moonshiners TV show on Discovery Channel. And this is how that went. Killer, what's going on, brother?
Hey, buddy, good to hear your voice, man. Good to see the top part of your head.
Well, I mean, I can do sideways or however you want to do it.
Wait a minute. Let me touch this thing that tells me recordings. Now, look. Now I can see the whole. I got your whole mugshot up.
Oh,
now.
My gosh.
All right, you're going to have to bear with me. The power is out in the neighborhood. They're working on something with a transformer.
Yeah.
And so, we're building a moat around the house and we're the big stuff up. So we're on battery power right now. I have a 3,000 watt battery that holds power indefinitely that I can solar charge. I've got three big old solar panels, 3 sets of solar panels that look like pterodactyl wings.
Holy crap, dude.
That I spread out in the backyard when I need to, but you can also charge it from the wall. So they told me this morning they were going to cut the power out. So I just plugged it in and I've got probably 50 or 60 or 80 hours of this we can do.
Wow. That is crazy.
It's running my light system and all that stuff. So,
man,
that's kind of neat.
Technology's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it is. It only weighs 89 pounds. It's the size of a carry-on suitcase.
Where do you find stuff like this, dude?
On it. It has wheels on it. So if I need to run it out to the driveway to boost the engine or something, so I'm hooked
Start
up.
your Tesla with it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So, well, man, It's good seeing you, buddy.
Yeah, man, good to see you too. Now, dude, you know, I think I met you like, I don't know, probably about 20 years ago. And I was looking
at a brewery, right?
At a brewery in Bristol, Tennessee.
Right.
Yeah. What was that? I can't even remember the name of the place, but we had fun though.
I don't remember either, but we had a ball because we went all through where the fermentation tanks are and all that stuff. And I pretended there's a rat running by. So a good time was had by all.
A good time was had by all. There ain't no doubt about that, man. Now, you've been in comedy for 43 years, you're telling me. I had no idea that it had been that long.
Yeah.
But, dude, I mean, kudos to you. Anybody that can do something 43 years and still have, half a brain left, you're doing great.
Well, Rick, it has been a blessing. It really has, dude. And it's been my life's work. And I was meant to do this. I've been funny since I was a little bitty baby. Mm-hmm. The first memories in my dome is from living. I was a toddler in a funeral home in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Wow. My dad was a funeral director and an embalmer, and we lived in an apartment in the funeral home. And I had the run of the place. And as a toddler, I'd go up and down the hallways and would see all these sad people coming and go from where I lived. And I had no concept, of life and death and funerals and stuff. But I remember, and it's my earliest memories, brother, I remember doing silly little cutesy stuff, and the crying people would stop crying and come over and smile and talk to me. And I think that has fueled my compulsion my entire life to make people laugh and smile. So it's really been something I've been compelled to do, was wittiest all through school and all that. But I've been like this my whole life. If people find out that I'm just like this and it's not an act,
yeah, really,
I'll be out of a job. So
say, it's too easy for him,
Yeah, we could get this at a cookout. Why do we need tickets?
Oh my gosh. But and a lot of people are going to probably think, man, that was a great story that he just made up on the fly. But none of this is a story. It's all true. Yes, and your lights just came back on, or my brain tumor came back. One of the two.
So there, right. That retina, my retina surgery finally wore off. Healed. That's the word.
That's it, man. Wow. Now, you had a story about a place called the Abbeville Opera House.
Oh man, get
in
this.
In South Carolina, is that right?
Right, Abbeville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
This has been probably 6 months ago, maybe 3 or 4. It's hard to keep up with time because I tour a lot.
Yeah.
But we did a show at the Abbeville Opera House, built in 1896. It's one of those real old, ornate, just real artsy looking places with the little side boxes up on the wall, just real ornate. 100 and whatever years old. I'm not good at the math, but built in 1896. So the show was about to start, Rick. The curtain was closed, and one of the techs came and got me. He goes, Beaz, come here, I got to show you something. Walked me to the middle of the stage, and there was like a 3-foot by 3-foot wooden patch in the stage floor. And he goes, you see that? I go, yeah. He goes, that's where they built the trap door for Harry Houdini's act.
Wow.
So is that not amazing, man? I'm standing there going, holy moly. I'm fixing to walk on stage at a theater that has that kind of history to it. Burns and Allen did shows there. The freaking Marx Brothers did shows there. But so there's pressure there. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to use good posture when I walk out there tonight.
You probably should.
But also it struck me. I'm like, man, that is a strong rider in your contract. And for people who don't know, the rider is what we have in our contract that has the gear we need, the sound, the lights, the stuff. The brown M&M story you hear about.
Did you need like a parachute just in case that opened?
That's a rider, right? But I thought, man, you see, my rider has like some fancy bottled water, maybe a fruit tray. And I'm thinking, you've got to have some clout to have your rider that goes, yeah, I'll come gig at your place, but you're going to have to cut a trap door in the freaking floor. I'm like, man. Oh, and get this, upstairs there are all these catacombs in the place, and they had a bunch of memorabilia, a bunch of framed pieces of art and things that folks had written. There was a vaudeville guy that I think it was like in 1912 maybe, had written a piece that said, if you need a microphone to perform vaudeville, you need to get out of the business. It says, if you can't reach the back row without a microphone, you have no business. It says the microphone's like a sheet of glass between you and the audience. And I'm like, well, they had pretty lousy microphones back then.
So. They did.
But isn't that wild? That was pretty hardcore. If you can't do it without a mic, get off the stage.
Get out of there. Oh, my God.
Abbeville Opera House, Abbeville, South Carolina.
Built in 1896.
1896, man. It had so much history in it, and probably ghosties.
Oh, I guarantee it. Well, speaking about opry houses, how many times have you been on the Grand Ole Opry? My notes say 25 times that you've appeared on the Grand Ole Opry.
Which is a blessing. You know, the freaking Grand Ole Opry, who knew that I'd get to do that? Way back in old-timey days when I was a big deal in Nashville and was working blue, they would not hire me because their position was that if people saw me at the Opry and then went to Zanies in Nashville and saw me and saw a completely different show and were offended, they were afraid that their clientele would feel like they were set up.
And hopeless holler, they're putting on a show. Gonna be a big time and everybody go. Picking and singing all your favorite songs. Down in Hopeless Holler, won't you come along? Down in Hopeless Holler, won't you come along? Hopeless Holler. Hopeless Holler Trading Company, where one style fits all.
By that, which I can see their angle now, but back then, dude, I was offended. So I came this close to doing an album called Banned from the Grand Ole Opry.
Oh man.
But I didn't, and now I'm tickled because now they love me. I work clean now.
Yeah.
And now they like me. And so I did appearance number 25 week before last. I mean, yeah, number 25. Number 26 is booked for July the 30th.
Wow.
So it is such an adventure doing that. The history and just the aura in there and just the vibe is absolutely amazing. And this is the 100th anniversary year.
Yeah, it is.
So this entire year is the anniversary, the 100-year celebration, and they're selling out. There's 4,000 plus people in there when it is sold out. It is amazing. Wow. There's 3 levels of people just going straight up in the air in front of you, and it is a powder keg.
Man,
it
I
is
can
amazing,
only imagine.
dude. And they have that big old circle. I say big, I guess about 10 feet around, I guess, in the middle of the stage with the wood from the original Grand Ole Opry in there. And that wood is soft and spongy now. It is so many years old, but it is so cool to hear you introduced and to go out there to the roar of 4,000 people and stand in that circle to perform.
Gosh.
So, and it's pretty neat the way they do it, man. They will send me a contract going, okay, we want you to get here at so-and-so time. You'll go up at so-and-so time. We want you to do 11 minutes. And I go, okay, cool. So
exactly.
I'll get my, you see, it's a broadcast show.
Oh, that's true.
And as you know about
radio.
that stuff, they have to do hard breaks. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to go up right before the headliner or either the second one before the headliner in the honey spot toward the end of the show because they sometimes need an adjustment in the time. So they'll send me things that says do 11 minutes. I'll get there, go in the artist entrance, go to dressing room 6, and which has been my dressing room every time. And they will then come by and go, oh yeah, we need you to do 9 minutes.
Okay, no problem.
and see, they use me like that in part because the singers have to do their full 3-minute songs. And I can adjust my set in 30-second increments. So then it'll be 2 minutes before I go up. I'm standing in the wing and they'll go, all right, do 13 minutes. And I'm like, good.
Wow.
You know, and they'll go, all right, look, it's 8:36 or 8:42, do 13 minutes. There's a clock at the back of the room. You can see it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not wearing my glasses.
No pressure.
Plus I got to do math and remember which number it is. So here's what I do. Here's an insider's pro tip for y'all. The orchestra is still on stage during my set, sitting beside me. And I have the piano player, Rick, I have the piano player hit one note, just one little ding at 1 minute left that comes out only through the little floor monitor in front of me. So the rest of the audience, nobody else can hear it but me and the people just, the guitar player right behind me or whatever. But he'll do that one little note, and that way I don't have to squint and look at the clock and try to wait. Okay, now 3:37.
I don't have to do any math. That pesky math,
Yeah. So that's it. So that's the way that I handle that. So, but I work with a bunch of cool people, man. Trace Atkins, Kelsey Ballerini, Vince Gill. Oh, I was in the back hallway, and one of the backup singers for Vince Gill comes up to me and is telling me that she took a stand-up comedy class and that she's gonna do some stand-up comedy off in her spare time. And I go, well, that's really cool. And I had not met her. I go, well, what do you do here? She goes, well, I sing with Vince Gill. And I said, man, I'd love to meet him someday. She goes, you never met Vince Gill? And I went, no. She said, come with me. And she drugged me to his dressing room, and he was sitting in there with the door open, tuning like a $7 million fancy guitar with gold and diamonds and platinum all inlaid in it. And so I'm kind of intimidated, and I sort of tap on the door and I go, hey, brother, can I step inside? And he said, that's why the door's open. And I thought that was one of the coolest things to hear.
Yeah.
So I walk in there and I go, and I'm prepared to go, hey, I'm Killer Beaz, man. I'm a big fan, congratulations on all your successes. I walk in the door. I go, hey, man, I'm Killer. And that got that far. He goes, yeah, I know, man. Thank you for all the years of making us laugh. And that blew me away that Vince Gill was trying to compliment me. And I'm like, holy moly. So now I'm just trying to be buddy. So I say to him, dude, how much fun is it being in the Eagles? And he said to me, Beaz, you got to ask harder questions. So I thought just a second and I go, okay, man, what color dress is Amy Grant wearing tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
He goes, it sure is fun being in the Eagles, man. They are really great. So when I went on stage right before him that night, I told that story, and the audience loved it too. When I went, Amy, the Eagles are really, really fun. So, but he was great, man. So anyway, so I get to do that kind of stuff there, and they have great popcorn. Backstage, depending on which lady makes it. There's two ladies that do the popcorn making. One of them uses too much salt.
Yeah.
Okay. But if the one who doesn't use too much salt in there, it's the best popcorn in the whole world. So, and sometimes there's parties. I got to eat part of Ricky Skaggs' birthday cake one time.
Did he know?
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the cake was like 9 feet long.
Check out The Rick Dollar Show on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok at The Rick Dollar Show. To see more great content, check out The Rick Dollar Show on YouTube. The Rick Dollar Show.
Hey, if you love real music played by real musicians, it's time you experience a night at Randy Wood's Old Time Pickin' Parlor in Bloomingdale, Georgia. This legendary listening room is where world-class pickers, bluegrass greats, Americana artists, singer-songwriters, and roots musicians take the stage to play the music the way it was meant to be heard, up close, personal, and full of soul. No big arena distractions here, just great sound, great people, and unforgettable live performances in one of the most respected acoustic venues anywhere. Whether it's blazing banjo, sweet harmonies, or a hot fiddle tune that gets your heart going, you'll find it on stage at Randy Wood's. Make plans now to catch an upcoming show. Bring some friends, and be part of the music tradition that keeps on living. Randy Wood's Old Time Pickin' Parlor, Bloomingdale, Georgia, where the music never gets old. Check upcoming performances and ticket info online, and we'll see you at the Pickin' Parlor.
And now, back to more fun.
Friday, May the 30th at 7 p.m., you're hosting a show called the Moonshiner Mash-In.
Oh, yeah.
At Adventure Distilling Company in Cosby, Tennessee. And if you don't know where Cosby is, man, you need to go hang out in Cosby for at least a few minutes. Beaz is around here somewhere, I'm sure.
Right. Dude, and it's gorgeous there. But the Mash-In, this is our third time to do it. It's the Killer Beaz Moonshiner Mash-In. It's in celebration of the Discovery Channel TV show Moonshiners. And if folks have not seen that, the gist of that show is the Discovery Channel has film crews that follow teams of hillbillies cooking illegal hooch and selling it and hiding from the police on camera. So
what could go wrong?
What could go wrong, man? So anyway, myself and some of the cast members of the program do this show. I will be there. I will do my entire stand-up set. I'll bring my opening act, Dan Whitehurst from Nashville. He'll open. I'll do my full hour-length set, and then Digger Manus, Mark Ramsey, Kelly Williamson, and J.B. Rader will join me on stage, and we do question and answer and storytelling. Now, Mark and Digger, that's the two guys that I work with on the show. They, as teenagers, Rick, were the still hands for the infamous Popcorn Sutton. Because they're big country folks, and Popcorn Sutton was little like me. and they could carry in one trip into the woods to the still site as much gear as it would take popcorn 5 or 6 trips back and forth.
Oh yeah.
So that's their lineage. J.B. Rader was Popcorn's actual partner in his moonshine operation. So those three are an encyclopedia of distilling, and that's the 3 guys that have taught me how to make moonshine. But the moonshiner mash-in, people come from all over the world to see that, Rick. It is we can see a lot of people there. And in addition to the guys I mentioned that'll be on stage with me, we've invited other cast members as well. So there'll be several of the people who have been on the show. And the show, by the way, we're just now gearing up and filming season 15, which is a long run on a show like that. And it's season 10 for me, which blows me away. I cannot believe that I have been doing that for 10 years. They've taught me. I never thought I would know how to make a moonshine still and make moonshine. Rick,
that was like a last thing, wasn't it?
Oh, they've taught me how to build a still, how to mash in, how to do the run. And there's so much chemistry. It's intriguing. There's chemistry and physics involved in and I quote, covert distillation of non-taxed artisan spirits at a non-disclosed location.
Yeah, so, that is so hard to say. I'm glad you can do it because there's no way.
I tell you what I learned. The word hillbilly means a genius in overalls with a spit cup. and I kid you not being facetious, man. These cats are brilliant. They literally are chemists. They're they can fabricate stuff. Absolutely an amazing bunch of people. The mountain folk. Just looking at them from a distance, you would want to think down on them. But you get to meet them and deal with them, they are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, Mark and Digger, those guys are just awesome.
They're hilarious.
I've met those guys at bluegrass festivals before, and they're just tremendous people. I mean, some of the best guys you'd ever meet.
And they are wide open too.
Oh, yeah.
So, tickets are at killerbeaz.com, by the way. Tickets and info for that. And that's spelled Beaz because we didn't know any better. So.
Well, okay. Well, now that we've got all all that stuff out of the way, let's just talk about you, man. What's been going on with you? I haven't been able to talk to you in forever, man.
Right.
You send me a text message every morning.
Yes, I do.
Exactly. Do you know the exact time?
It's not an exact time.
It's not exact.
Sometimes it's late in the day, sometimes it's early in the morning, depending on where I am in America and if I had worked the night before or if it's a travel day. So, and when I told you I was going to send them, I told you I send them out daily. I didn't say every morning.
That's exactly right.
Sometimes it's in the evening, even.
Now, what's the content of these text messages that you send me, young man?
See, I don't want to sound like a bragger or anything, Rick, but you did ask, and this is a true thing. I send devotionals out. Mm-hmm. God has been really good to me in my life and changed my life several years ago, and I've experienced the peace that comes with that, the joy that comes with that, the discernment, the wisdom. And I like to share that with people because, folks need to hear about it. They need to know the word is real. And you were one of the people that I happily and humbly send devotionals to. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But it means a lot to me to get to send those. It's a growing thing for me to do that. And I love you, and I love a lot of other people, and I try to take care of them like that. We have a really good church in Mobile where I live. And by the way, I've been on the prayer list every Sunday for the entire 10 years I've been on Moonshiners. I have the world record.
We got to pull him out of there, boys and girls.
Yeah, I have the world record for that. But we're a little non-denominational church. We're not a hoity-toity dress-up church. We're not a put-you-down for who you are or what you do church. Our motto is love them where they're at. Let God get them to where he needs them to be.
That's right.
And so people come in there and change their lives every Sunday. Man, we see miracles every time we're in there.
Folks, if you're looking for a town that still knows how to do things the right way, let me tell you about Marion, Virginia. Right now, Marion is buzzing with life. Downtown streets full of local shops, great places to eat, live music, community events, and that unmistakably Appalachian spirit you can't manufacture. This is a town where people still wave, stories still matter, and tradition walks hand in hand with progress. From seasonal festivals and cultural happenings to outdoor beauty that'll take your breath away, Marion continues to be a place where neighbors gather and visitors feel like family. Whether you're strolling historic downtown or catching what's new in town, there's always something going on and something worth sticking around for. So take it from me, if you haven't been to Marion lately, now's the time. Come experience a town with deep roots, strong values, and a whole lot of heart. Marion, Virginia. Proud of where it's been, excited about where it's going. Thanks for hanging with us for this week's episode of the Rick Dollar Show podcast. Don't forget to visit all of our partners who make the show possible every week. Be sure to head over to Spotify and Apple Podcasts to leave us a review or a comment to win some cool merchandise from Hopeless Holler Trading Company. And now, here's some credits. See ya!
This has been the Rick Dollar Show podcast. The Rick Dollar Show podcast is produced by Radio Dog Productions. Theme music is written and performed by Jeremy Garrett at garrettgrass.com. The Rick Dollar Show podcast cannot be reproduced or rebroadcast without express written consent from Radio Dog Productions. I'm Kent Jones, and this has been a Radio Dog production.